Welcome back to Will Snatch 444. If you new here, if we turn back, welcome back. This reading right here is going to be for my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, North, South, Sunday, and place me out chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful day. May God continue to bless each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for being here. Pisces, this could resonate with you. This could resonate with you at any time, past, present, future. Who in the energy, who around you, who doing what. But the message that I picked up on was you have forward movement because you have compassion. Your hard work, whatever it is you invest in, is taken out. It's going to be you're gonna have a luxury life because judgment is in someone's favor. It may be in your favor, it may be someone around your favor. Take what resonate, leave what don't. This could resonate with you at any time, past, present, future. Also, before I start, let me read my disclaimer. It's gonna be in my description box. This is for entertainment only. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Tarot has no gender. Switch the roles however it fit into your life. Please don't make any sudden decision about a situation. If you feel triggered, please do not watch. If you would like to know more, please feel free to email me. My email be in the description box below. Everything's in the description box below. I thank y'all once again. Let me read this back over. Like Pisces, you have forward movement because you is seen as you very compassionate. You very confident. You're very calm and nurturing. You're a hard worker. Whatever you invest in is taken out. You're gonna have a luxury life because judgment is in your favor. Someone it can be in your favor, it can be in somebody else's favor. They're losing judgment. I'm sorry. They're losing judgments. They're losing their rights to a property. This could be a property. This could be a property. This could be a business. This could be to somebody could be losing their kids to someone else. But this comic was not a very trustworthy person. This could be somebody that that were trying to come in and work with you, trying to sabotage your business, and you need to protect whatever it is you're building. You could be walking away from someone that was a business partner that you had a business with, a partner with, because like I said, this is a King of Cups in reverse. Like this person is not very trustworthy, they're not very optimist. They're doing anything, everything, and try to sabotage you. Like you could have been working with this person, y'all could have been trying to build something. It could have been a business, it could have been a relationship, but this person took you they took you for granted. They didn't want to see you as the compassionate, care person that you is, but you got forward movement. You moving away, you walking away from this person because you being seen as very compassionate, calm, nurturing. It's like judgment is not in their favor. They're losing their rights to somebody losing their rights to something. They could be losing their right to a business, their kids. We got Hierophant here. It's like it's something going to improvement in your like I said, someone losing their rights, but it's like you might have to testify in court. You being approved for something. Forgiveness. Mercy, wisdom. Like the court might have mercy on the person. They might just lose their rights to their kids. Maybe they be like, okay, we see somebody the court might have mercy on the person, or you might testify and ask the court to give the person mercy. Because you don't forgive the person for whatever they did. Like I said, this could be a King Cup in your energy around you. That don't did the most in your energy and around you. But you is your hard work paying off. You got 9 of Pentacles. The person wants you to lose your 9 of Pentacles. The person didn't want you to be stable. But you had to protect whatever it is that you was created for your legacy, for your kids, for your wealth. You protecting it. You could be a Leo Sagittarius Aries. You could be protecting yourself, protecting your family. protecting your business. But your angel ancestors gonna give you the strength to protect yourself, show you how to protect yourself, give you the tools and necessary steps to protect yourself from this King of Cups. They're trying to make you lose your Nine of Pentacles. Like you got for a movement here because you've been seen as very compassionate and loving. Like I said, judgment is not in somebody's favor because they didn't did the most in your energy and around you. Like they're losing their rights. They're losing their rights to you. Like the court gonna have mercy on this person. They may be telling this person, okay, we see that maybe you gonna have compassion toward the person. That maybe you have for the person ain't gonna have forward movement. The court gonna be lenient with the person. Like they're gonna give the person mercy. They may be telling the person, okay, if you do, the person may want the court to be lenient. They might be saying, oh well, I'll give the person what I took them. Maybe they said they're gonna give you the property, the money, or whatever, so they won't have to go to jail. Like you're gonna be mercy on this person. Like in court, maybe you have to testify. Maybe tell them to give mercy that they gave you what was yours or something. But you might have to walk away from this person. You might have to walk away from the person. You aren't gonna take the blessing that God, your ancient ancestors, give you. Because you protecting yourself, you protecting what's rightfully yours. When you get what's owed to you, you're gonna walk away, Pisces. You like this could be a business, this could be kids, this could be a marriage, this could be anything, Pisces. But you walking away from it, because somebody wheel of fortune is in reverse. They got bad luck for no they resistant to change. It's like this person gonna have their wheel of fortune is in reverse. They're losing money. They resistant to change. Like the court ain't not gonna have. So for somebody, the court might have mercy on this person. For somebody, they may not have mercy on this person because they still will not change. They still will not give you what rightfully yours. So you're gonna have to walk away from somebody. I got to get some names for you all. But like I said, this person is this person got to surrender. They got to let go of the hate, the regret. They got to let go of what owed to you. They got to let go of the perception that they can cause upheaval in your engine in your life. Like the Sun card here, these people ain't being victorious. They're losing everything. Like it could be a marriage, it could be a business. Whatever. It's gonna like Victoria's not in their favor. Something about sunflowers. Somebody could be a Leo. The 19th could be significant to somebody, but you're gonna have to walk away because it's not gonna be you. These people is not being victorious towards you. Something gonna be renewed in your favor. God, your ancient ancestors, something being renewed, your business, your livelihood, or whatever, something being renewed in your favor. And these people know this. Like you very wise. You the wise counselor. Like you got so much wisdom and knowledge in you. You could be speaking your truth. You be giving messages to somebody. You could the color green could be significant. You could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. You could have Leo in your chart. You be reuniting with spiritual minded community. Or somebody gonna be a part of your spiritual minded community. But it's gonna be like these people at a standstill. Oh, because you done defeated these people. There was a disagreement. These people had chaos and conflict with you. But now it's over with because you done defeated these people. You don't want at all costs. Like the sneakiness, the bulliness, the theft and abuse and relationship is over with. Like you done defeated these people. They got to walk away. Like they can't do nothing else to you. The gaslight, like you done defeated whoever these people is in the background. They had to walk away. They had to put down their sword and walk away. And you still standing there proud with your head held high, Pisces. Because somebody is still Somebody is still focused on the negativity. That things did not turn out the way that they wanted to. They were expecting something to go wrong. The 111 on the clock. They were expecting for you to lose. They were expecting for you not to get your five of cups. They was in they're not in forgiveness of self, or somebody in forgiveness of themselves of others, or you could be in forgiveness of people what they did to you. Like I said, things are not turning out the way these people expected it to, and now you're winning at all costs. Let me get some names for you all right quick. Then I'm gonna get back into the cards. But someone could be clearing out their chakras. Somebody could be from a small western town. Somebody could be from a small western town. We got 1010 in a common cycle. We got somebody could be leaving on a midnight train, flight, or bus. These people getting background check on you, and there ain't nothing paying out. Like they're trying to find something that wrong, finds any little evidence that could pin against you, and it didn't work out. You know, like I said, like judgment gonna be in your favor because whatever they're trying to pin on you, whatever they're trying to find on you, it ain't gonna work out because God, your angel ancestor got you. If nobody love you, God, your angel ancestor do. We got 1222. Personal growth and new beginning, career success, love and relationships, spiritual growth. You know, you got the 7 of Cups coming in. You know, your 7 of Cups is coming in. You making a choice about something. You stop procrastinating, over analyzing stuff. You know, you is your hard work is paying off. Somebody could be a sculptor. Someone could be a painter. Someone could be like an artist, you know, singer, dancer, make art. Sorry, y'all, my nose itching. That's confirmation. Because all this sneakiness, these people thought they were going to get away, lies and betrayal. Now when somebody want to come in and reconcile with you, now somebody want to come in and tell you the truth, you know, because justice is not in their favor. You know, justice not playing out like they want. They done lost everything for coming for you. Let me get some names real quick, then we're going to get back into the cards. Somebody's name could be Donna, or Katina, or Katrina. Give me some names for Pisces. This can resonate with you at any time, Pisces, past, present, future. You may know the person, may not know the person. But like I said, something's going in court favor, you know, because something is, the court might have mercy on this person, the court might not have mercy on this person, but they don't need the most in your energy. They don't lost judgment against you. They don't lost their rights to a business, or somebody could be lost their rights to their kids because somebody don't need a background check on somebody, you know. We got Robinson, Badbury, Russell, Callaway, Robin, Penny, Tommy, Lou, Stephanie, Tracy, O'Brien, Mika. My last name could be Wilson or Jackie. Take what resonate and leave what don't. But these people are at a loss, you know, because they regretful. Like that your wise counselor, like these people that like got forward movement. Like this could be against a Queen of Cups. She ain't got forward movement. You got forward movement because they don't like justice not in their favor. Somebody don't lost their rights because something will go in the court system in your favor because the court system gonna be merciful on this person. It may be Somebody lose their right to their kids, a business. You're gonna have to protect yourself, protect your kids, protect your business, protect your livelihood, protect your home. Don't let everybody in your home. Protect yourself. You're gonna have to walk away from somebody, because these people losing they got bad karma. They at a standstill because they came for you, because they tried to make you lose your abundance and blessing. We got 12, personal growth and new beginning, career success, love, relationship, and growth. Somebody could be homeless, sleeping in their car, or somebody wants you to be homeless and sleeping in their car. Someone tossing and turning in their sleep at night because they don't need the most in your energy and around you. People is seeing, like, you seeing through to people is seeing the real truth about you. They seeing the real truth about you. They seeing that you ain't what people say you is. Somebody could be having headaches and migraines. So you stepping into your new beginning. Somebody in there somebody is in 5D. Somebody could be speaking with the investigator about you. Someone could have a busted pipe or gas leak. Be mindful. If you have a busted pipe or leak in your house, get it checked out. Because somebody dealing with some social media trolls. These people trolling you online. These people leaving you nasty comments. These people may be emailing you. These people may be trolling you on a fake account, making other accounts like yours, like it's you. Seeing the people comment, doing something, but you got social media trolls here. Someone could be moving out of state. Like you moving out of state. Like someone taking a midnight, someone could be taking a midnight train, flight, or bus out of state. Like you moving out of state, you move away from around these people. Your angel instantly you move away from around these people. You making decisions make better for you and your family. Because these people doing the most. Somebody got Dubai here. Somebody could be from Dubai. Somebody could be moving to Dubai. Because like I said, you defeated these people at all costs. You defeated these people. You had disagreement, and competition, but you done defeated these people. All the lies and slander them don't went back to these people. You win at all costs. You is the sneakiness, the bulliness, the thief, the abusive relationship is over with. Like you defeated all these people. Number 5 to be significant. Somebody you defeated these people. Because these people want you to be into a sword. They thought they had you blinded to a situation. Like they thought you gonna have to make a decision. Like to walk away from somebody. Or somebody did make a decision about walking away because somebody didn't want you to walk away. You got leap here. You got justice out here. You got somebody could be 55. Somebody could be somebody's birthday could be on the 5th. Somebody's birthday could be on the 2nd. Somebody's birthday could be on the 20th. Somebody could be a Cancer. We got Cancer out here twice. Somebody could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be Aquarius. You could be a Taurus. But just take reversing and Libra don't. But like I said, you got Page of Swords here. Page of Swords. There you got new ideas. You getting them. Somebody having mental. Somebody being mentally drained. They're restless in your energy. They can't come back in your energy. Like they can't work up against you no more. They can't. You don't defeat that person. You got so much wisdom and knowledge in you. You got a new way of communicating with people. Like these people restless. Like you got a new way. Like you ain't down for the argument. Like you got a new way of communication. You might sit there and somebody want to argue with you. You might sit there and not say a word. Just look at them. Like you got a new way of doing things. Like your angel instantly you just not react to how people thought they want you to react. Like you had three people that were working up against you in teamwork. You know, they done lost their investment against you. You know, this could be a King of Cup in reverse. Oh wow, King of Cup in reverse. King of Cup in reverse. Like this person is not very trustworthy. This person is not logical. You know, this be in it, everybody in your energy. You know, they're trying to stop your two of cups. You know, you thought maybe with your soulmate, your person. You know, but take what resonates and leave what don't. This is your all reading. Pisces. I see y'all next time.